Megan got a gun.
God, that looks like Fortnite. I already hate
No,
this.
maybe.
I was not a fan of the original, so.
Well, okay. Well, she's not my hashtag. Not my Chucky. Three lame guys. I'm Mr. Cack. That's Jared. That's TJ. We are here to be the threest, lamest, guyesties people to comment on the M3GAN 2.0 trailer. All right, let's watch. Oh God!
Jeez.
I'll admit, there were some bugs in my programming.
Just a little
bit of bugs.
A few bugs.
It's hardly fair to blame me for that.
True. It's Gemma's fault. It's all Gemma's fault.
But one thing hasn't changed.
I'm still about to murder death you.
I will do whatever it takes to protect Katie.
Oh, is she going on the hunt to find Katie now?
Did she try to
What
kill
the hell
Katie
is
in the
this?
first one?
You put me in this plastic Teletubby?
Prove you can be trusted, maybe we'll give you enough.
Why would you bring her back?
Exactly. Well, remember she was stuck in the house
We have a
anyway.
problem. We're hunting an autonomous
She uploaded
android
herself.
named Amelia. She
Oh.
was built using your design for M3GAN.
How's this possible? We deleted it.
Apparently you didn't. Nothing
Apparently
in our
not.
arsenal can stop her.
Oh, did
She's
M3GAN
gone
send out her
rogue.
information to make a
Maybe.
Anyone who's contributed to her creation.
Think I did it again.
And you and Katie are next.
I know how to stop Amelia.
Let me
She's getting more
loose.
powerful. Soon she'll be the most dangerous weapon on the planet. Put me
You
in
like
the body
Terminator
and I'll help you
vibes?
stop her.
You remember what
Yeah,
happened
kind of.
last time? You
Oh, what if
threatened
this-
to
what if
rip
this
out
is
my
all a
tongue
prequel to
and put me
Terminator?
in a wheelchair.
I was upset. Look, she
That's
wants
Skynet.
to help us. Everyone deserves a second chance.
You would like
That's
us
a
to
stupid
leave her
I don't know.
in order to catch another one.
Would you prefer I gave you a printout that you can read at your own pace?
Okay, M3GAN. Time to give you an upgrade. Anything you'd like to add?
I want to be
I
stronger,
like the song selection.
faster.
Yeah, let's
Hey,
make
so
her
remember the
super.
time I strangled you and set the lab on fire? I want you to know that won't happen again.
Thank you so much.
Make me taller. All right, meat sacks. Let's get to work.
Okay.
So, maybe this is a prequel to Futurama because that was a very
I was
Bender
programmed to
quote.
protect Katie. The only question is, are you going to stand in my way?
Like a Tron vibe too.
Yeah.
Hold on to your vaginas.
I don't care
Oh.
if she did kill 4 people. She is a smoking hot warrior princess.
Arrest that guy. AI.
I'll make you a deal. You can kill Gemma, but don't touch Katie.
M3GAN.
Did we just watch the whole movie?
I mean, I feel like that's what a lot of it's gonna be.
I feel like TJ probably has a comment coming. We're gonna go down the line, TJ, Jared, and myself, and oops, I think I already have an idea where TJ's comment might go. TJ, how'd you feel about this trailer?
It's gonna be on Netflix or something. Cause like, yeah, did we watch the whole movie? Did we watch all the key parts in it? Like, the only thing we didn't see is a little bit of, just space in between the fights and dialogue as to why would you? Here's this killer robot. I mean, it's like putting Chucky back together. It's like the person who defeats Chucky is like, you know what, he deserves a second chance. 'Cause, he's a good guy and down,
He
That's
was a good
Stupid. I'll watch it. I mean, I wasn't a big fan of the first one, but I'll end up watching this one just because why the heck not? I mean, but I'm not gonna see it in theater. Wait till it comes out on, whatever streaming platform it comes out on.
Well, Jared, we're firing you up for the 2.0 of this conversation. How are you feeling about M3GAN 2.0?
So I'm the opposite of TJ. I thoroughly enjoyed M3GAN because it was everything that I thought it was not going. It was everything that I thought it was. Yeah, not going to be. With a good little sort of kind of life lesson in there about AI, and I thought M3GAN, the first one, was really good. This one though, it does look like. Now, as far as the bringing her back, I don't think they bring her back because at the end of the first movie, the little home. I'm not going to say her name right now because she'll light up and start talking to me. But that thing, just kind of lights up and you're like, oh, she's still there. So like maybe that's the premise of it. They figure out she's still there, and the only reason or the only way they think they can contain her is to put her in this little doll thing, and then everything else starts happening and blah 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 blah. So I get that they had a pretty good way to bring her back. So I'm not too upset about that, because I was kind of hoping for a part 2 anyway. Having said that, watching the trailer, I don't really like it. 2 Megans fighting. I mean, let's go ahead and call the other Megan what she is. She's a Megan, but like I don't know. I like the concept of the AI coming to life to, you know, us basically giving our lives to AI, and then AI unaliving us, which is what the first Megan was. This one is like that technology has got loose. So what are we going to do to fix it? Well, we're going to use more AI. The original AI this is Terminator 2 is what this is.
So I want to be negative about it. But if I was to, hey, let me be ambivalent Chris. I am now ambivalent Gak.
Hello.
And hello there. I sit upon the clouds and know all. Okay, so if I was going to set out and say, listen, if I was a fan of Megan and was hyped and wanted more Megan, then I think this movie scratches that itch. Now, if I was someone that liked the nuance, and while it's not a completely new idea that the first Megan was, it was a very interesting movie, no doubt. Like it took a premise that we've seen before, something come to life, and it did it better in a lot of regards and did it very similar in some regards too. But like, take the remake of Chucky that was an AI come to life and evil. Megan did that a lot better. Megan did that 1,000 times better. So I think that there's a lot that I really liked. And if I was someone that liked the story of Megan and not just the character of Megan, then this is not the sequel I would be excited for, because what I saw was basically the equivalent of, like, if Ghostbusters decided that their next sequel, all it was going to be is just proton packs out the ass for a continuous hour and 30 minutes. Like, that'd probably get me amped. But if you were on the fence, or if you just liked parts of it, or, you know, you like the story element of Ghostbusters, then you're probably turned off. That's probably not the most exciting thing for you about to happen. So, on one regard, I think there's going to be a group of people that are really into this because they like the Megan character, whatever she vibes with her sassy girl boss, yet murderous, murderous. But, you know, so I don't want to crap on it too much, because I can understand Hollywood playing at your nostalgia bug, and so this is me being out of the target demographic, but I can still understand what they're doing. It does feel like this is the 80s sequel to M3GAN 2.0. It's like, the first movie was great. Now, how do we go completely batshit crazy with it? This is to M3GAN what Gremlins 2 was to Gremlins, right? There's going to be Hulk Hogan in this. There's going to be an electric gremlin, a gremlin with boobs and a vagina. There's going to be so much going on, and it's going to be like, how much cocaine did we have to do to make this movie? So if that's exciting for you, awesome. I know I liked the first M3GAN, and I wanted a sequel too. This just doesn't look like the sequel I was hoping for. So hopefully, if you're upset that we haven't been positive about this so far, you can understand that there's reasoning behind why at least 2/3 of us who did like the first movie look at this and say, well, that's not really what I thought we were going with this. I didn't think we were going to go G.I. Joe Judgment Day on this, because that's what happened. We went from, okay, it's believable while still very much fantastical, right? The first movie was believable enough while still being very fantastic. Okay, so she brings this multi-million-dollar prototype home and lets her niece that just got thrust into there play with it. Okay, sure, like, whatever. If you can get past some of the weird story constructs that build that, all the rest of it plays out pretty normal, right? The thing starts to short circuit. It still adheres to what its primary directive was. And so this seems weird.
Yeah.
You know, I was thinking about it, like the first movie, like, you know, just, they bring it home, and of course, like the aunt showing like the kid, like, hey, this is, you know, a big giant robot that I built. And the first thing that I thought when I saw that was, they're gonna have M3GAN fight this big giant robot thing, and it happened. So I guess the natural progression is to M3GAN to fight another M3GAN, I guess. But part of me really wants to see like the little robot toy thing that she gets uploaded to, like that to go on the murderous killing spree.
Yeah, like seeing, which I know another movie came out not too long ago that was basically trying to capitalize on the M3GAN stuff, where essentially the Alexa of the house comes to life and is murderous in its attempt to protect the family, whatever. But I would have liked to almost see that be part of what the sequel to M3GAN was, because like Jared pointed out, that's kind of what they were alluding to with M3GAN still being alive. But yeah, no, I think that. But now the comments on the YouTube, yo, from horror to action is crazy. Maybe that's their point, is they're just trying to show you, listen, y'all asked for this.
Yeah.
And we're not going to be complete dicks about it like the Joker sequel was, where Joaquin Phoenix and the guy that made The Hangover decided to just pee on everyone that loved the first Joker movie. But we're going to, like, if you guys are forcing us to make a sequel, here you go. We're making it an action film.
I like
we listened to all the feedback. We're making it action.
I like the next comment there. It's kind of a twist on things.
You either die a villain or live long enough to see yourself as a hero. Yeah. I love how they came up with a reason to be able to keep the original M3GAN actress in the role, even though she has grown up since the last film. That's indicating to why M3GAN asked to be taller, because the original actress is now taller, because they have grown as a human being.
Right, a real boy, girl in this case.
The switch from horror to action is actually insane. And that's what I'm saying, right? That doesn't scratch my itch, but clearly there is a group out there that this is targeting, and it seems like it's landing.
Right, and well, you know what they did with it? They Mission Impossibled it. Like, if everybody remembers the first Mission Impossible movie, like Tom Cruise's character in that movie was like, he was on the run for most of the movie and absolutely not a badass unless you count his brain. But then Mission Impossible 2 rolled around, they're like, let's have him jump out of an airplane. He didn't do that in part 1, did he? No? Okay, cool. Let's make him a weapons expert. He didn't do that in part 1, did he? No? Okay, cool. You know, it's just, it's kind of how I feel with this, and it's complete opposite with using the same character, I guess. I still dug it, though.
Let's shoot him into outer space and let him hold on to the side of the space shuttle. I haven't done that in the first movie.
You know full well Tom Cruise, when they came back for the second one, Tom Cruise just approached the director and was like, you know, I can run on a moving train without any wires, right? He's like, no, Tom, why would anyone ask you to do that? He's like, I'm going to.
I'm going to. We don't have a scene.
You either put on the camera and film it or not. I'm going to do it.
I'm going to do it.
But so again, these YouTube comments, I'm not going to lie, them going the Terminator 2 route, which is something that you both pointed out very quickly, is actually surprising. But welcome one. At this point, this is no longer going to be a horror movie. This is basically a sci-fi action film, and I'm all here for it. Listen, I'm not here to discredit or be upset that a film chooses to evolve its genre, right? I think that that's a very neat thing. I'm just saying this isn't the sequel I was expecting for M3GAN, so it takes me some time. I still need to calibrate. I still need calibrating. I still need to cross-reference.
We need to cross-reference and collate.
All right. We didn't do this for the Naked Gun, but I feel like we all loved it. But for this trailer, let's go ahead on the count of 3, give a thumbs up, thumbs down, and see where we're at. 3, 2, 1. Where are you putting them thumbs, boys? Ooh, we got thumbs up galore. Jared's is a flashing thumbs up. He may need to go into take 5 and get his oil checked. But
gonna have to have thumb surgery.
But listen, we may not be as in love with this movie premise. We like the trailer, but let us know in the comments below how excited you are or aren't for the genre-swapping M3GAN 2.0. And if you want to see more of the nonsense that falls out of our mouths, like the video, subscribe, and we'll check you out on the next one. See you in H3LL.
Hold on to your vaginas.
I don't care if she did kill 4 people. She is a smoking hot warrior princess.